Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Maybe one of us one day think and thought, why are we doing this life? Why are we living in earth? In an Islamic perspective, there is a purpose of living of life. The life that we are having here, according to Islam and the Quran, we call it in Arabic, al-hayatud dunya, means the lowest life. It's not the lowest life in comparing to its position on the cosmics, but it's called the lowest life because any experience we do have in this life is the lowest kind of experience, starting with feelings, starting with behaviors, starting with anything that you want to start with. It will be just the lowest kind. If you are somebody who experiences happiness here, this happiness, of course, is just the lowest kind of happiness. And as a matter of fact, happiness in this earth, it's like a drug. Once you reach it, you're done from it and you want to reach more. You want to have more. And once you get to that point to get more, you just want to have more again. It's never going to end. So this happiness that you are reaching in here, it's not the highest kind, but it's just the lowest kind. Also, if we experience some bad times or some times that are not really comfortable, those kind of just times are just the lowest kind of time, uncomfortable times that you can have. It's not basically the highest level of that comfort that you will reach. That's from one side. From the other side, we have some characteristics like passion, love, mercy. Those kind of characteristics that we do have are also the lowest kind of feelings, the lowest kind of characteristics. So to explain to you why we are living in this earth, I have to start the story from the beginning. Let's start from Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve lived in paradise, in Jannah, and they commit sin. When they commit that sin, they come down in here on earth. Imagine if Adam and Eve did never commit that sin. So what would happen? Me and you and everybody else will be just born in paradise maybe. That's just like a thought. Imagine if you are living in paradise. Paradise is a place where there's just goodness on it. There's nothing bad in paradise. There's just the perfect thing, the good thing, the awesome things in there. But what will you and how will you and what would you do if you will know or if you would think basically, my question here is going to be simple. How would you understand good if there is no bad in there in paradise? You have to have something to compare. You have to have bad in order to understand what good is. So paradise does not have that bad. There's just goodness in there. So you would not know what you got in there, what you have in there, what the privileges that you have in there. So God's plan is to bring us to earth in here to present him with his goodness, which is on us, and basically do the good things in this earth and be the one that are Khalifa for him. Khalifa means somebody who will present him in this earth. Of course, he created the negative energy within us and positive energy as well, and give us choices between the things that he created that is bad and things that he created that is good. But in all meaning, he gave us a book, not a book for orders, but a book for guidance. Those guidance always lead us to the straight path. The straight path is the best path for us to go through this lowest life in here in earth. So once we go through this life in earth, through that path that he designed for us and he gave us and he asked us to do, we are gonna basically live a lowest kind of paradise here in earth. Then we go back there to where we're coming from. That's our original. And that's what we're gonna live forever. This body that we have is just a suit as a matter. You know, when you have energy and when you get to the lowest kind of energy, become matter. And matter you can touch, you can taste, you can do all that stuff with. So this suit where our soul is inside our suit. Without that suit, we can't experience anything in this lowest life. We need that suit to experience everything around us, to learn, and also the goodness that God has given to us. He wants us to experience it, because once we will have it among us, within us, we will understand Him better, because He has His characteristics plus infinity. You can't describe them. So we have to have them on us to understand them. How will you know what love is if you've never experienced it? How will you know what mercy is if you've never experienced it? So in order to understand God better, you have to experience His goodness. And that's our purpose of life. Then when we go back, our death means, well, we're not going to die. We're going to taste death. That's actually what the Quran is saying, what the book of God is saying. We're going to taste death. What is tasting death? Basically, our soul will leave our body and go back to Him later on, right? So when we come back to it later on, if we did good job in here, in this earth, of understanding God and doing the good things, we will really appreciate what He will give us at the end of the day. And what we will give us, we will be living in it, on it, forever and ever, and we'll appreciate it forever and ever. Jazakumullah khairan for listening to my video. I will be back for another video according to my friends. This is just a request from my friends. That's why I'm making this video. This is my first one. Sorry if it's not like very professional or anything like that, but I just want to get that message out in there for you. And hopefully I see your comments and you can do suggestions with other subjects that you want to talk about. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.